A future star. Maybe you can follow in the footsteps of we've got a big history of pole vault. Dmitry Markov and Steve Hooker, Paul Burgess as well out there. But up next will be the women's 4x1 opens. We've seen all the other ages. Now the opens get their shot. And this is something that hasn't been around at the national champs for quite some time.
No, it hasn't. I believe, I'm pretty confident here, 2004 was the last time we had open relays at a national championship. Okay. I was actually in it. So I was part of the WA team. I'm calling that no national relay champs have been official since then. And we are the defending 4x400 metre champions. West Australia, yeah.
Who was in the team?
Myself.
Stephen Tucker?
No, Tucker was in the 4x1 where we took the bronze.
Oh, so you're in the 4x4?
In the 4x4.
Oh, makes sense.
Chris Trude, myself.
Okay. Oh, there you go.
I believe the other ones, I'm going back now, I'd have to put out there maybe Chris DeBoer, possibly Dane Richter.
Okay. That's a handy team.
It wasn't it was a good team. That's why we took the gold.
Call these athletes out here. South Australia with Lauren Edwards, Tiara Hatchard, Taylor Phillis and Christine Gain. Queensland, Summer Johnson, Jacinta Beecher, Lauren O'Sullivan and Toya Whistle. New South Wales, Larissa Pasternatsky, Tavleen Singh, Gabriella O'Grady, Jasmine Everett. For Tasmania, Kiara Chambers, Samantha Lind, Kaisha Hill and Morgan Gaffney. WA, Emily Dixon, Julia Phillips, Sophie White and Eliza Wilson. And for Victoria, Sophie Taylor, Kendra Hubbard, Brittany Burkett and Maddie Coates. Now, this is some good teams.
They are some good teams. It's great to see that these open athletes have stuck around and they're serious about this.
Well, it was part of my job to sort of organise a lot of these Queensland teams, and while streaming, a little bit difficult to do, especially after those 200s. I can't be in two places at once.
I can imagine.
So I think we've got our full quota of athletes out there. I do see Queensland out there, so they've obviously turned up with a team. They've let them out there on the track. Fingers crossed they get the baton around, but with Toya Whistle at the end, anything could happen.
But you look at the Vic team, Coates, Burkett, Hubbard, Taylor.
Well,
that's not bad.
And New South Wales is a good team as well.
Yeah.
So they are away. That's Johnson for New South Wales. Pasternatsky just got a bronze in the 200, and they're out and underway in this first of our relays this weekend. Clean changes now. It's Tavleen Singh and Jacinta Beecher running down the back straight for New South Wales and Queensland. It's going to be difficult to call because they all don't have the same uniforms on.
It does make it hard, doesn't it?
Like our championships. That's Queensland there on the inside. And if they get a clean change around, actually that's the New South Wales team. Toya Whistle going to have to do a big chase down here. This could be interesting. Whistle with a lot of work to do, but she could do it. Toya Whistle charging down. That's Jasmine Everett. Oh, New South Wales just holding on there. 46.10. That's very handy time there.
Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad. Toya Whistle, what a last leg. Comes storming over the top of the West Australian team. Obviously, we're just next to the West Australian team, as you all probably know. And they were up out of their cheers, trying to will their athlete home. But Toya Whistle, too strong.
A young team from there too. Sophie White, the youngster who went sub 12 in the under 16. Very handy. Yes. And awesome hurdler as well. Now, we'll see who shows up for the men's race. I know a lot of the boys were doing the 200, and I don't know if they're going to back up again for this relay. We'll see it. We put it in. I don't know if they'll turn up.
We'll see how it goes. I think there was some few changeover issues with the Victorian team, because obviously on paper that's a fantastic team, but obviously had a couple of issues getting that baton around. It's not often that these guys and girls would get a chance to practice the relay changes. Obviously it's not like the juniors where they grow up doing all the relays together, so as they get older, they strengthen on their changes. These athletes, probably first timers, changing the baton with each other.
It is difficult to get it all together. I know probably the main reason of the, I'm not sure if you heard, the Queensland Relay Academy, to just get skills with these athletes. So you get the skills in the athletes before they get fast. It's no point getting a 10-2 runner who's never changed a baton.
Exactly.
Get a 10-6 runner, change a baton, comes a 10-2 runner, already knows how to do it.
I agree. Great initiative there by Queensland Athletics.
But
who are the masterminds behind that one?
Unsure.
Unsure?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
I have to say it, myself and Tom Gamble.
There you go.
We did get it together.
Don't be modest. You've done a fantastic job with that.
75% of the national team, Trey to Gamble to Hartman. Some good talent, but I really hope the boys show up. Otherwise, all their work's been for nothing.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. But they've committed to it. I don't see why they wouldn't show up. We're going to throw it out to Tams. She's down there with the New South Wales team.
I'm down here with some very excited young ladies, and it's awesome to see because they've brought the relays back onto the program, and so you guys are the best advocates for saying that it should stay.
Oh, absolutely. Like, this is my first year for juniors to open, so I'm always used to doing like a relay, and it's the best part of the meet. I mean, athletics is an individual sport. I just got to run it with my, training partner, Larissa, Tab. Like, we're all such great mates, so like, we're just over the moon. Yeah.
Now, Larissa, you've backed up from a fantastic 200 metres. What an awesome day.
Thank you. I'm stoked, but it's really nice to share it with a group of girls, teammates. Jazz and I haven't run together since about 2008, and that's everything to us because we've had a lot of years out of the sport, just injury. So it's nice to be back and team effort.
And were you nervous? Could you hear Toya chasing you down?
I said to her, I was like, please don't go past me. And then as we took off, I was like, I don't know where she is, but I can hear her and I'm just going to go.
With her, I ran like 300 metres then. It was awesome. And we won that for our beautiful teammate Abby, who took a fall in the hurdles, and we all just pulled it together. So that one's for her.
And your baton change, did you get much practice before you came in?
Few, and we were a bit nervous because some of them weren't quite right, but we got there in the end, and that's all that matters is in the final, so it was really good.
Nailed it, guys. Gold medal. Well done. Enjoy.
Yeah, thanks for that, Tams. As you see there, a couple of retro, or I wouldn't call it retro, but still older New South Wales uniforms. So it's good to see the Opens back out there.
Yeah, no, they're using their old kits. Good to see no Queensland team currently out there for the Open men's. Unfortunately, all probably a bit too tired from going.